Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. Happy Sunday to you, or wherever you are watching from. Happy Sunday. Chelsea defeated Bournemouth 1-0 at the Vitality Stadium to push us closer to the league leaders, Manchester City, who are already setting the pace once again. And seriously, if they end up winning this Premier League this season, that means the EPL officially is no longer competitive. You can argue that the EPL is no longer competitive, but it will be worse if Manchester City goes ahead to win it this season. Erling Haaland is already tearing the league apart with 9 goals in 4 games. But we cannot say the same thing about our own striker, Nicholas Jackson, who was guilty of missing so many chances yet again against Bournemouth. We created so many opportunities, but Nicholas Jackson, being Nicholas Jackson, decided to do what Nicholas Jackson does best. In this video, we are looking at the best performance, the player ratings in the game against Bournemouth, who were the ones that turned up and who struggled in this game. There were so many people that struggled in this game, especially those that we did not expect to struggle. So without further wasting time, we go over to the player ratings. Robert Sanchez started the game at the goal post, and like I said in my previous video, he produced one of his best performance in a Chelsea shirt. You can argue that the performance Robert Sanchez displayed against Bournemouth was the best performance of his Chelsea career. He was so outstanding. After conceding a penalty, he went on to save the penalty. It was a very, very positive game from Robert Sanchez. These are some of the highlights of his game. Robert Sanchez against Bournemouth, he had 7 saves. Without the saves of Robert Sanchez, trust me, Chelsea would have lost this game. We would have lost this game because we were non-existing, especially in the first half. It was the brilliance of Robert Sanchez that kept Chelsea in the game before the dying minute goal from Christopher Nkunku. He had 7 saves, 1 penalty saved, 6 successful throws, 100% punches, 100% high claim. Whenever Bournemouth were playing the corner kicks, my mind for the first time was at peace, because I know it's either Robert Sanchez punches it away or he claims it from the air. It was an outstanding performance, and if he continues like this, I don't see Philip Jorgensen displacing him as the number 1. He lost his place to Jordi Petrovic last season, but this season he's massively improving. So for me, Robert Sanchez deserves to be the man of the match, though it was officially given to Jadon Sancho. But for me, I don't know about you, Robert Sanchez deserves to be man of the match. If you agree with me, why don't you like this video and make sure you are subscribed if you are yet to subscribe. I'm giving Robert Sanchez a 9/10. He was so outstanding. Robert Sanchez gets home with 9 in our today's player ratings. Moving over to the defense, Wesley Fofana had a positive game against Bournemouth. It was a positive. You cannot say he had an outstanding game, but it was a decent performance from Wesley Fofana, who gets a 7 in today's player ratings. His partner Levi Colwill also gets a 7 in the player ratings. It was a decent performance from both players. Then Marc Cucurella, if you listen to my previous video, when he was presented an opportunity to shoot while facing the goalkeeper, he opted to pass the ball and ended up losing the ball. It was an opportunity for Marc Cucurella to shoot and put Chelsea ahead, but Cucurella yet again decided not to shoot. He was given was it a 60% in shooting, and he made a joke that from now on he'll be shooting with he will be shooting from all angles. Coincidentally, he was presented an opportunity for him to shoot, but he chose not to shoot. Meaning that the people that even gave him that ratings even gave him a favor. For me, he's supposed to get around 45. He doesn't shoot. Mark Cucurella doesn't shoot. He needs to work on that aspect if he is to be considered a great modern day left back, or else very soon people will start seeing him the way they saw Aaron Wan-Bissaka when he was at Manchester United. If you are good defensively as a modern day fullback, you ought to improve your attacking output. This is what made the likes of Robertson, Trent Arnold great assets for Liverpool. So Cucurella gets home with 6.5. Then Asel Disasi started at a right back, and I can tell you for free that he struggled, though you can argue that it wasn't his favorite position. It was not his natural position. He struggled. Disasi struggled, and without saying too much about his performances, because I'm sure that we all saw his performances, I'm giving Asel Disasi a 5.5. Moving over to the midfield, Enzo Fernandez was excluded. We didn't see the likes of Kenan Dewsbury-Hall. The pairing of Moscasido and Renato Vieira left Chelsea overrun, especially in the first half. We start with Moscasido. Moscasido tried his best to control the game. He had about 4 tackles, if I'm not mistaken. It was a decent performance from Moscasido, though sometimes he was guilty of overplaying, overholding the ball, and sometimes losing the ball, but it was a decent performance from Moscasido, and I'm giving Moscasido a 7 as well. Then his partner, Renato Vieira, he struggled. Renato Vieira struggled. If we are to be sincere, he struggled in this game. And this is where I expected the likes of Casidai to be given an opportunity. I didn't see anything that Renato Vieira did in that midfield that Casidai cannot do. He struggled and made the workload heavier and much for Moscasido. I'm giving Renato Vieira a 5.5. If you disagree with me, you can air your view in the comment section. This is my own opinion. You can also drop your ratings in the comment section. Make sure you have liked this video if you are yet to like this video up to now. Then Cole Palmer, who played in the attacking role. Cole Palmer struggled. I have never seen Cole Palmer ghosted in a football game like he was against Bournemouth. Cole Palmer was anonymous. There is nothing there is no much things to say about his performances, because against Bournemouth, Cole Palmer was not Cole Palmer that we used to know. He gets a 5.5 ratings against Bournemouth. It was a very poor performance from Cole Palmer. Then Noni Madueke gets a 6. It wasn't an improved performance from what we saw against Crystal Palace, though he made a great run that resulted to the goal scored by Chelsea, scored by Nicholas Jackson. But against Bournemouth, you can see that Noni Madueke was trying to do too much. He was forcing it to be the main man. He needs to start playing with the teammates. The shot he took with the right leg from that position when Cole Palmer was begging for the ball, I think he was supposed to square the ball to Cole Palmer. He was overdoing. There are a couple of times he will have a clear opportunity to give an easy pass, but he will tend to hold on to the ball to dribble when he is supposed to pass the ball. So Noni Madueke gets a 6.5 in today's player ratings. Pedro Neto, who started at the left wing. Pedro Neto, he was substituted at halftime for Jadon Sancho, and like I said in the previous video, he was busy doing nothing. He was busy doing nothing. I'm giving him a 4.5 in my today's player ratings. I don't want to talk much about Pedro Neto. I don't want to say much about him, but against Bournemouth, Pedro Neto was not in the game. Then Nicholas Jackson leading the line. Yet again, ahead of Christopher Nkunku and Joao Felix. Christopher Nkunku scored the winner when he came on, but Nicholas Jackson was guilty of missing so many opportunities. I'm giving him a 5.5. It was a very poor performance from Nicholas Jackson. And if Enzo Maresca values his job, he should learn to utilize Christopher Nkunku at that first nine, because currently Nicholas Jackson is not giving us what we need as a striker. So many people will argue that he creates chances. We are not looking for a creator in the number 9 role. We are looking for a goal scorer. And Christopher Nkunku is a prolific goal scorer more than Nicholas Jackson. We have so many creators. We have Jadon Sancho, Felix is there, who again? Cole Palmer is there, Neto is there. We have we have so many attacking midfielders that will do the work of a creator. All we need from the number 9 is conversion. Score the goals. Score the goals. And Nicholas Jackson is not doing that. He missed so many opportunities against Bournemouth. Nicholas Jackson gets a 5.5. Then the substitute, Jadon Sancho, who was given the man of the match, though I still believe that the award should be given to Robert Sanchez. Jadon Sancho gets a 7.5. He was so brilliant in the half an hour that he featured against Bournemouth. Christopher Nkunku also gets the rating of 7. He came on in the dying moments of the game and proved why he is one of the best players in the team. These are my player ratings. What are your thoughts in these ratings? Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Do well to hit the like button on this video, and if you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.